Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that Thursday night NFL game between the San Diego Chargers and the Denver Broncos. How you doing today, Jeff?
This is an absolutely huge football game, Dak, so I'm really excited to talk about it as this really will shape the AFC West division.
Yeah, man. I mean, last week the Chargers lost their 5-game winning streak in a close one, a 23-20 game against the Chiefs, and that put them with a 5-2 record for the season. Now, the Chargers will probably be without Brandon Flowers for this game, which is pretty big hit for the team. Now, knowing this, my man, what other areas do you think that the Chargers have to work on to actually have a better shot at winning this key AFC West matchup?
Yeah, that's a huge loss, Flowers, and you also got to keep an eye on the injury report with Jason Verrett, who's really been the top defensive rookie in the NFL. One of the big reasons why the Chargers have been so successful and why he's important, as he's really a guy that plays the slot position. And, of course, with the amount of things that Denver does on the offensive end, it's important to have all your cornerbacks ready and available. So, yes, Pagano, the defensive coordinator for San Diego, will have to come up with some things. And also, it's very important that the Chargers win the time of possession battle, something that they did not do against the Chiefs. And that could show up in this game. The Chiefs had the ball for almost 40 minutes against the Chargers last week. Short week, going on the road in high altitude. So that's really the most important statistic to keep an eye on while watching this game.
Now, how about the Broncos, man? I mean, they've gone 3-0 straight up and against the spread since coming back from their bye. Now, which side do you actually think should get more credit, the offense or the defense? In my opinion, I think it's a little bit of both, but mostly thanks to the way that their defense has been playing lately. But what do you think, man?
I think the exact same thing. I think it's both sides of the football. The offense has really come alive against three quality defenses in that time: Arizona, the New York Jets, and the San Francisco 49ers. But the improvement has been on the defensive side of the ball with the addition of DeMarcus Ware joining up with Von Miller. That duo has 15 combined sacks. And more importantly, especially in this matchup, because what San Diego did against Denver last year was run the football, Denver is allowing just 74.3 rushing yards per game. That is a huge difference from 101.6 a season ago. But Peyton Manning really has struggled in this matchup, and I mentioned Pagano, the defensive coordinator of San Diego, has really had his number in terms of limiting his production. Manning 3-8 against the spread in his career when taking on the Chargers.
All right, my man. So who do you like here? Are we going to go with laying the points, or we might be looking at a total play for this one?
I'm going to look at the total here. I found it very interesting that the odds makers, even though this is really a primetime contest, the only standalone game on a Thursday night, they've actually dropped this total, and a lot of that's due to the fact that all three meetings last year went under the total. You got to remember that these two teams played a Thursday night game against each other last year and also met up in the postseason. I think because there's some injuries on San Diego's side, not just on the defensive end, but their top two running backs. Yes, they have rookie running back Brandon Oliver with 316 rushing yards, but how much can you depend on him on the road against a division opponent like this? While San Diego has all its offensive perimeter weapons ready to go, and Antonio Gates has always been a nightmare matchup for Denver, while on the other end, Denver's offense is really clicking. I'm just not going to stand in the way of this in terms of the betting total. It really is a machine in the month of October. That's when really Peyton Manning makes all his adjustments in the first month of the season, then really gets rolling 9-1 to the over in October with Manning as a quarterback in the Mile High City. So I'm going to go over the total on Thursday night.
Fantastic, my man. As always, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing this again tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.